Have you ever wondered why she left you, yet never truly left your mind? Why the woman you gave your heart to, the one you thought would never walk away, vanished like a ghost, leaving only silence, heartbreak, and that haunting question, why me? You remember her smile, her laugh, the way she whispered secrets only you were supposed to hear. And yet the memory of the day she walked out is sharper than any knife. Every man thinks she left for money, for someone better, for something material. But that's the biggest lie the world ever sold you. The truth is darker, deeper, and far more haunting. She left because you never understood the invisible pull she craved, the quiet confidence you didn't see, the emotional depth you never unlocked, the feelings money could never buy. And every night as she lies awake in her apartment in New York or London, she's thinking about the moments you failed to be the man she needed, the moments that silently broke her heart. Before you scroll away, do this. Comment the last thing she said before walking away. The words that still echo in your soul. Feel it, confront it. Because once you face that truth, everything changes. This video isn't just another story. It's a mirror reflecting your mistakes, a weapon to reclaim your understanding, and a revelation that will make you see women, love, and yourself in ways you've never imagined. By the end, you'll understand why she left, why she still lingers in your mind, and how to become the man she can't stop thinking about. Click play, stay with me till the end, and I promise you, this will change everything. The quiet confidence that makes her feel safe. Every woman, whether she's walking through the cold streets of London or sitting in a cafe in New York, carries a silent radar inside her, a radar that scans for one thing: presence. Not money, not looks, not the clothes a man is wearing, but that quiet, unshakable presence only a few men possess. You'll see her glance at 10 different men, but stop at one, and that one man usually isn't the loudest, richest, or flashiest in the room. It's the man sitting in silence, completely at peace with himself. The kind of man whose confidence doesn't shout, it whispers. Women feel that. Deeply. Instinctively. Immediately. Picture a woman named Emily from Manchester. She's had relationships with successful men before: bankers, lawyers, business owners, men with money, men with status, men who took her to expensive restaurants in Liverpool, bought her gifts from London boutiques, and sent her flowers on Fridays. But still, something always felt missing. Then one day she meets a guy in a small coffee shop. He's alone, reading a book, totally relaxed. He isn't trying to look important. He isn't trying to get attention. He isn't even looking at her, and that's exactly what draws her in. Because quiet confidence is rare, and what's rare becomes irresistible. A woman feels safest not with the man who loudly says, "Don't worry, I'll protect you," but with the man who simply exists, like protection is in his DNA, like his presence alone can steady a room, like nothing can emotionally shake him. Women love that. More than money, more than gifts, more than anything else. Why? Because confidence is emotional security. A calm man stabilizes a chaotic world. When a woman senses a man's internal stability, she feels her own anxieties soften. She feels grounded. She feels guided. She feels like she can finally put down the emotional weight she carries, the insecurities, past traumas, fears, heartbreaks. Quiet confidence tells her, "You're safe here." And safety is the most attractive thing in the world to a woman. Money cannot compete with that. She doesn't want a man who needs validation. She wants a man who validates himself. A man who knows his worth without announcing it. A man who doesn't crumble under pressure. A man who doesn't seek approval from others. A man who stands tall even when life hits hard. Think about men like this. The guy in Sydney who works silently on his goals. The man in Toronto who walks like he owns nothing yet loses nothing. The man in Los Angeles who doesn't chase, doesn't beg, doesn't break. Women fall for these men because confidence is a masculine language they feel in their bones. A woman might forget the expensive dinner, but she'll never forget how safe she felt with you in silence. This is why she chooses the calm man over the rich man, the present man over the loud man, the self-assured man over everyone else. Confidence is the real currency, and in the emotional economy of women, it's priceless. Receive the kind of attention that money can't buy. When a woman falls for a man, it's rarely because of what he buys her. It's because of what he notices about her. Women are emotional beings, complex, layered, sensitive in ways men often underestimate. Yet all their lives, most men treat them like a checklist. Take her out, buy her something, compliment her, and she'll be happy. Wrong. A woman doesn't fall in love with a man's wallet. She falls in love with his awareness. Let's take Olivia from London. She once dated a guy who had everything: a nice apartment in Chelsea, a Mercedes, expensive watches, and a lifestyle most people dream of. He took her to fancy restaurants, bought her designer bags, and never let her pay for anything. But she felt unseen, unheard, invisible, because while he bought her things, he never truly paid attention to her. He never noticed how she played with her necklace when she was nervous. He never noticed her voice soften when she talked about her mother. He never noticed her eyes dim slightly every time she pretended she was fine. Money can buy gifts, but not understanding. Then she met another man, Daniel, a graphic designer from Bristol, earning far less than her previous boyfriend. But the moment she spoke, he listened, really listened. He noticed the tiny details: how she avoided eye contact when she was tired, how she changed her tone when she talked about her dreams, how she tucked her hair behind her ear when she felt shy. Attention is emotional intimacy, and intimacy is addictive. Women want to be understood. Not analyzed, not judged, not fixed. Just understood. This kind of man doesn't see a woman as an object of affection. He sees her as a story, one he wants to read slowly. He pays attention to the lines between her words, the feelings behind her jokes, the pain beneath her silence. A woman's heart opens when she feels seen. Attention says, "I'm here with you. I'm present. I see what others don't see," and that is a feeling money cannot replicate. Men think women want big gestures, but women fall for small moments. The moment he remembers her favorite tea order. The moment he notices she cut her hair. The moment he senses she's upset without her saying a word. A man who pays attention becomes unforgettable, because attention is love in its purest form. And when a woman feels truly seen, truly understood, truly felt, she bonds with that man emotionally, in a way she never can with a man who only buys her things. That emotional connection is something she carries with her, even when she's in another city, another relationship, another life. So yes, money impresses her, but attention seduces her soul. 3 emotional mystery that makes her chase. There's something women will never admit, out loud, not to their best friend in London, not to their sister in New York, not even to themselves at 2 a.m. when they're staring at the ceiling thinking about a man they shouldn't still remember. Women don't fall for predictable men. They fall for emotional mystery. Not coldness, women hate coldness. Not distance, women hate avoidance. But that rare kind of man who has a depth they haven't unlocked yet. A world inside him they want to understand. A story they want to explore piece by piece. Picture this. A woman in Los Angeles meets 2 men on the same night. One tells her everything about himself in the first hour: his job, his hobbies, his dreams, his failures, his entire personality on display like a discounted item in a shop. The other man? He listens more than he talks. When he speaks, his words feel intentional. His eyes show he has lived, loved, lost, rebuilt, but he doesn't hand her the whole story. He lets her wonder. And that's where the addiction begins. You see, women don't get addicted to men who are easy to understand. They get addicted to the ones who feel like a puzzle, not a game, but a mystery. They want to know. What shaped him? What broke him? What made him this calm? What made him this strong? What made him this controlled? This patient, this emotionally grounded? And the more she feels there is something more to him, the more she leans in without realizing she's falling. A man with emotional mystery doesn't lie. He doesn't manipulate. He doesn't pretend. His mystery comes from authenticity, real experiences, real pain, real wisdom, real growth that he doesn't share with everyone. Women sense it instantly. It's why she keeps thinking about the quiet guy she met at a coffee shop in Toronto, wondering what his past looks like. It's why she saves the text from the man in London, who speaks with calm confidence and never rushes. It's why she gets nervous around the man in Manchester who looks at her like he can see straight through her walls. Because she knows deep down there is a story behind his eyes. Men think mystery means ignoring her. Wrong. Mystery means having layers she wants to discover. When a woman feels like she is discovering a rare emotional world inside a man, she develops a bond stronger than attraction. It becomes obsession. She doesn't walk away from a man who still feels unexplored. She won't leave a man she still wants to understand. She will keep coming back, texting again, checking his social media, replaying his voice in her head, remembering the things he didn't say. Because mystery is not about hiding. It's about depth. And depth is the one trait modern men almost never have. which is why the ones who do become unforgettable. Discipline and purpose, her secret addiction. Every woman will say the same thing if you ask her what she wants in a man. I just want someone kind, sweet, caring. But watch her actions, not her words. Because when she meets a man with purpose, everything changes. A man who wakes up before the sun in Sydney and goes for a run while the rest of the city sleeps. A man who goes to the gym in New York even on the days he doesn't feel like it. A man who works on his goals in silence, no bragging, no showing off, no begging for validation. Women feel something deep inside when they meet a man like this. It's not just attraction. It's not just respect. It's something stronger, something primal. A man with purpose becomes untouchable. She realizes he's not addicted to her attention. He's not waiting for her message. He's not rearranging his life to impress her. He's not sitting by the phone in London hoping she replies. Because his life is already full. His mission is already set. His direction is already chosen. And that is where the magic happens. A woman isn't attracted to a man who centers his world around her. She is attracted to a man who centers his world around something bigger, a dream, a mission, a purpose, a future he is building with discipline. Women secretly melt for the man who says, I want you, but I won't lose myself for you. A man with purpose is masculine energy at its purest form. He is stable. He is driven. He is focused. He is built for more than attention, validation, and comfort. Women feel safe around this man because they know he is not emotionally weak. They know he won't collapse when life gets hard. They know he won't crumble when challenges arrive. He is a builder of goals, of strength, of life itself. Here's the truth. Money can entertain a woman, but purpose inspires her. Women don't dream of the man who chases them like a lost puppy in Manchester. They dream of the man who chases greatness and invites her along for the journey, not the other way around. When she sees his discipline, how he works, how he grows, how he fights, how he stays consistent, she feels something no gift can ever give her. Admiration. And once a woman admires you, she will never see you as replaceable again. Purpose makes you magnetic. Discipline makes you memorable. Ambition makes you irresistible. A man with purpose doesn't chase women. Women chase him. The emotional strength to walk away. Here's the truth most men in London, New York, Manchester, Sydney, and Toronto never learn until it's too late. A woman doesn't fall in love with the man who worships her. She falls in love with the man who can walk away from her, not out of ego, not out of manipulation, but out of self-respect, the rarest masculine trait in the modern world. Women test men constantly, sometimes consciously, sometimes without even realizing it. They test boundaries, they test patience, they test emotional maturity, not because they enjoy chaos, but because they want to feel something deeper. Is this man strong, or can I control him? A woman doesn't want to control a man no matter what she says. She wants to feel his strength, not his desperation. And when she pushes a boundary even slightly, she notices everything. If she disrespects you, if she gives attitude, if she takes you for granted, if she plays silent games, if she tries to make you jealous, she's watching you closely, watching how you react, watching whether you crumble, watching if you start begging like every other man she has met. Because modern women are surrounded by men who are emotionally weak, men who would rather lose their dignity than lose her. And deep down she knows, if he will lose himself for me, he will never be strong enough to fight the world with me. But the man she truly falls for, he's different. He can love her fiercely but still walk away if she crosses a line. He can care deeply but still say no when needed. He can be present but never needy. He can give her attention but never lose himself in her. And when she sees that kind of strength, everything inside her shifts. She realizes, this man chooses me, but he doesn't depend on me. And that is rare. That is masculine. That is unforgettable. Picture a woman in New York arguing with her boyfriend James. She expects him to explain himself, justify himself, maybe even chase after her. She expects him to fold the moment she raises her voice. But he doesn't. He stays calm. He stays grounded. He simply says, I won't be spoken to like that. When you're calm, we can talk. And then he walks away, not in anger, but in strength. She doesn't forget that moment. She thinks about it the entire night. Because she has never felt that kind of masculine boundary before. Women respect men who respect themselves. They fall for men who don't tolerate disrespect. They chase men who have the courage to let go when something crosses the line. A man who can walk away is not heartless, he's disciplined. He's not arrogant, he's self-controlled. He's not playing games, he's protecting his soul. And that emotional strength becomes magnetic, because women crave a man who wants them, but does not need them. That kind of man is irreplaceable. That kind of man is rare, and that kind of man is never forgotten. 6. The masculine calm that grounds her entire world. Every woman carries storms inside her. A past she hides, anxiety she ignores, fear she covers with laughter, memories she never talks about, not in London, not in Sydney, not in Toronto, not even to her closest friend in Los Angeles. But then she meets a man whose calm becomes her home, a man who doesn't raise his voice unnecessarily, a man who doesn't panic when life gets difficult, a man who listens before reacting, a man who knows how to stay grounded even when emotions get loud. Women fall for masculine calm more than they fall for money, because calm is something money can't buy. Imagine a woman named Emily in Manchester, having the worst day of her life. Work problems, family stress, unexpected anxiety, everything feels heavy. She texts 2 men. The first replies with irritation, "You're overthinking again. Just relax." The second replies with calm presence, "Take a breath. I'm here. Tell me what happened." She doesn't just read his message, she feels it. Because masculine calm is not silence. It's stability. It's emotional leadership. It's the ability to hold space when her emotions overflow. Women feel safe with the man whose energy does not change when hers does. The man who stays steady when she's overthinking. The man who stays grounded when she's crying. The man who stays controlled when she feels lost. This kind of man is rare, especially today. Most men either collapse when a woman becomes emotional, or they explode. But the masculine calm man? He regulates her without trying. His presence softens her. His tone comforts her. His energy becomes the place she returns to when her world feels unstable. Women remember a man's calm more than his money. They remember the way he made their heart slow down. They remember the way he made their anxiety feel lighter. They remember the way he made chaos feel manageable. When a woman feels emotionally safe with a man, she bonds with him deeply. She trusts him differently. She respects him endlessly. Because money solves problems, but calm solves people. A man with masculine calm is not emotionless, he is emotionally mastered. He can feel without being overwhelmed. He can love without losing strength. He can support without losing himself. He can listen without being reactive. And to a woman, especially in modern, fast-paced cities like New York or London, that is priceless. The masculine calm man becomes her anchor, her emotional home, her safe space in a world that constantly tries to shake her. And once a woman experiences that kind of grounded masculine presence, every other man feels unstable. She doesn't stay for the richest man. She stays for the man who makes her feel safe in ways she can't explain. Conclusion. At the end of it all, women don't fall for the richest man. They fall for the man who makes them feel something real. Confidence, attention, mystery, purpose, emotional strength, masculine calm. These are the 6 things they love, far more than money. The 6 things they think about. Long after you're gone, be that man, and you won't need to chase anyone. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.